Hi, it's Bev Code with Creative Escape Papercrafting, and today I'm going to make a folded Christmas tree card, and this is the portion where we do the tree. We are going to start with a 4.5-inch circle. I happen to have the Just Imagine Creations circle cutter, and I put it to 4.5, and I grabbed the paper, and if I firmly pull around, I have pre-cut my circle. But like I said, this amazing circle cutter, you just pull the paper and your circle is done. We then are going to, I'm just trying to think, I think I would like to go this way. I'm going to fold it in half so my lines are lined up there inside, only because of the print that I chose from this collection. And I'm going to start by cutting it in half. To make this, I have a printed sheet which I'm going to include to the video so that you can also do it. But basically, from roughly this point, we are going to fold it once, twice, and the third time, and that is going to be the shaping of our tree. So like I said, roughly from here down to roughly over here, we are going to fold and press firmly. For those that have a bone shaper, I'm just trying to find mine. I had such a mess, I couldn't find anything for a couple days. So just firmly press down. The next fold then is the easy one once you've done the first one. This is the first here. But as you can see, the back side of the tree is here. So we're just going to leave it overlap just slightly. And you don't want to be making any of that show, so you definitely are going to fold it like that, just so that it's a little bit over and up, and press firmly. And again, the third one, you're going to leave a little bit outside of this and fold over. This finishes the first tree, and we will do another one so that you will understand how easy it is to make. Hi, this folding isn't super hard. I'm playing with a little bit, but starting about here, we're going to fold over roughly that you have a small portion of the one color and the other one overlaps, and firmly press down. The next one, we want a little section in here to overlap to form a layer of the tree. And you're always working back to your main point. So with that in mind, we have the little spacing here and the flip side, and firmly push. And for the last one, we're going to follow the peak again, and we left just a little bit there and a little bit on the other side. And this has just a little bit showing, which I don't love right there. So whether you cut it off or whether you just fold it under, I'm going to cut it because it doesn't show. It's not part of the front there. So basically, you're just folding like we did, trying to get the layers of the tree and the shape of the tree. It's just something I came up with myself, and I think it's really cute, and you can make all kinds of fun trees. I think these two together will be really cool. If we want to do a third, I think I would just check. There's another one that's got black. Now this one has a touch of green, so that might be fun. Gives you a chance to make these trees and get used to them. Like I said, we start with the 4.5-inch circle, and we fold in half. I'm going to fold this one on a funny half so we get some funny lines going in the tree. And let's try that one more time again. So roughly from there, I'm guessing, but just down a bit to start the base of the tree. Like I said, you want to make sure that the spacing in there isn't too much spacing from there. Just a slight layer of a tree. Firmly press. Leave a space on that side so that you have an overlap of, and see, there's the back side. Make sure that your point's coming up higher. And fold out there. And hopefully we have enough left to leave a little bit on this side and a little on the other side. Now this is where I had trouble on that last one, so what we're going to do is make sure that we peak it above. There we go. And firmly press. So now we have our folded Christmas trees, quick and easy, ready to design a card. Stick around and we'll continue. For the next part of my card, putting it together, I'm starting with a 5.5 by 5.5 base, which came with an envelope, and I want to add some color. Now I always use a pen or pencil, and I mark off my background just a little bit smaller so that I have a white, and then I cut my card base. I like having card bases to work with, and do not apply them to the finished white card until it's finished, in case I want to wrap or put brads or something through. So using this now, this is my base piece that I'm going to work with. And I'm going to grab my trees and out of the strip accent pieces of paper, I cut out this fun red stripe. I thought it would be perfect. And just cut that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use 2 or not. It might be the perfect header and base, so I'm going to mark the next cut. Now checking with my sticker element sheet, I would like to have I think this sticker right here. 'Tis the season to be jolly is kind of cool. Now, something to add more dimension to your project. I do a lot of hand cutting, but I apply the sticker and just following the outline of the sticker. to add a bit more white. Just fussy cut around. It adds just a bit more size and dimension, and I also think I would like to pop that up. So if you have some puffy foam, now I don't always glue things down until I know exactly what I want here. Sorry about that, I shook my camera. I still find the coloring is a little dark and heavy, so basically this is where I just take it as I go along. And I'm going to take the strips that I have and I'm going to mount them on the white. And I just want a small white border, so you just do it very small. I'm going to turn it around, that's better. I'm going to hand cut the end. Now it's a little thicker on one side, so I'm just going to manually cut it. There we go. Because I just want a very fine white edge. So that's going to add just a bit more color. And I have to do the same to the other one. Actually, these stars would have been cute too. Like I said, the paper collection has lots of amazing options. Just remember, when you're creating, it's your option to do what you like. You can change up if you like a specific design. It doesn't mean you have to use the same papers. This is just sharing a fun technique on a card, and it actually could be put on any card. There we go. I just find the green's very dark, but I like it for the background. And we have our, I think we're going to put one, there we go. I think I'm going to move that. It's a little solid right there. I am going to take a second and I think to brighten it, I think that'll do the trick. Just not so much green, lightens everything up. So for that, then just cut your gold piece to fit the green. When I mark with pen, I just make sure that when I'm cutting, I cut the actual pen mark right off. So now I think we're back to where we have a base that I kind of like. And we'll add our trees staggered. Add down a bit. There we go. I think I want that there. And roughly there. And I'm just going to peek again at the stickers. I think I like some of this poinsettia things, and also the snowflakes. I think that'll give us the few accents that I'm after. But I'm going to now remove the pieces, and starting with the bottom, I'm going to add and just work your way up through the pieces. Slide this one down, touching. There we go. If anything's a little wide, it's fine, we can still cut. That's why I work on this background piece before I apply to my card. Very good. Now just to make sure the trees are where they should be again. Pulling them both away from the side. And I'm still like that there. Because my thought process then is to everything coming out of this corner. And I think, yeah, no, I think I want the snowflakes. I'm going to put 2 snowflakes for sure. Now I'm going to do, now the trees, because it has different layers, you have to catch just a little bit of each layer. There's tree number 1. And this is where now you don't want it totally popping up, so you need just a touch of glue. I don't always do that right away. I wait. You could have done that earlier. I like to see the trees sitting. And if you decide you want to pop a foam dot in between for a little more dimension, then you can still get at them. And just hold for a second and it should stay down. There. I'm going to take off my tape from the back. And I'm going to center it. And then I'm going to grab a couple pieces here. I think I would like this without the extra in the stem, so it slides under. There we go. So you just cut it. And in our little bag of goodies, there was some gemstones, so I am going to grab for just a touch of bling. In that main corner. You don't have to put it on all of them. That one is fine. And these are super fun. And it's often nice just to do a run. This is where, if you want to use brads, you would be putting it through, and would want the brads in the back before we mount it on the other card. Now, grabbing a few sequins. I don't want pink on here, but they definitely have some gold. And we don't want to overdo it. I think the sequins make a great ornament for the tree. Got things sticking to my fingers. An easy way to fix that is use your tweezers if you have them. While I'm picking through here, just bear with me. So I finished putting my sequins on both, and I'm pretty much happy with my card. So now I bring my base back in, and I want it to open this way. So I'm going to go back now quickly and trim where my excess was on the back there. This is where if you want to wrap twine or put brads on, put them on here, and then everything in the back will be hidden when you apply your card base. Putting this on, just be sure to leave a white edge all the way around. I love the gold glitter. I'm glad we lightened up. The green was so dark that it was taking away from everything. Now everything has dimension and it pops. The trees have great 3D look, and the sequins were a perfect accent. Thanks for joining me today with my first card using the Happy Medium Christmas kit, and be sure to come back again when I have another one. Take care.